Alright, I'm on this Haoqi Antelope dual battery fat tire e-bike, and this thing has the best street crossing ability that I've found on an e-bike so far. I'm going to hit the throttle here in a second and cross the street. Here we go. 1, 2, 2.5 seconds maybe. This thing has really good torque off the line, so we'll check it out next on the channel. Stay tuned. Alright guys, this is the Haoqi Antelope Pro. It's an 1899 e-bike, fat tire e-bike, 20x4 tires that Haoqi makes here. That's how it's pronounced. I did ask them how to pronounce that H-A-O-Q-I name. Dual batteries here, guys. So this is one of, there's not a whole lot of, dual battery e-bikes under 2K on the market. This is one of those. And it's a pretty good e-bike so far. I mean, it's quick, powerful, and step-through frame. It's got a cargo basket on the back there. It's got the dual like kickstand. 80 newton meters of torque. It's got really good burst off the line, as you saw in my opener there. One of the best street crossing throttles on the market that I've experienced so far. Payload 350 pounds, so I think pretty much big guys and little guys can ride this thing. And the range is around between 55 and 80 miles on those dual batteries over there. There's an 11 amp hour under the down tube and that 14 amp hour that slides on the back there. So really good looking package here. We'll do a walk around for you. Really nice front headlight system, pretty bright, and a really glowing rear brake light back there. I'll show you some night photos as well later on. That's what the profile of the bike looks like from front and back. 7-speed Shimano tourney on here. Class 2 e-bike. Can be unlocked to Class 3. I haven't done that yet. They just sent me the instructions, so I haven't had a chance to do that. But bike weighs 73 pounds with those 2 batteries, which is not too bad. So, you're looking at, when you take the batteries out, it's probably like about 14 pounds or so of batteries. So it's probably around 59, 60 pounds without the batteries. It comes with 2 chargers. At least I got 2 chargers. Somebody commented on one of my posts that they only got 1, but mechanical brakes, but they're actually really good. They stop really well on this thing with 180 millimeter rotors. So that's good. 48 volt headlight, as I mentioned. The freewheel is only a 14 to 28. Let me see if I can turn around here. And get you some photos here. Okay, here's the freewheel, Shimano, 14 to 28. I think it's a tourney, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely needs a different freewheel. I'm getting some ghost pedaling at the lower gears with that. I think this is it's got to be a 48 or 52 tooth chainring there. So, but a little bit of ghost pedaling on the lower gears when you're riding this. Higher gears is fine, but not the lower gears. So one other kind of unique thing about this bike are the rims here. These are cutout rims, which makes this tire really light. When I pulled it out of the box, I was surprised how light it was. And this is a champagne gold color rim, which is pretty nice looking. Although I wish it was kind of just chrome. It would have gone with the silver color of the e-bike better, in my opinion. But it's pretty unique looking, and I do like it overall. I just wish the color was more of just a flat chrome would look better, in my opinion. But yeah, these are the tires, the Chow Yangs, I believe, and it looks pretty good. There's the fork. I think the fork has about 15 millimeters of travel. It's okay. It's not the worst, not the best that you're gonna get. Here's the first battery here in the down tube. You just flip that switch, unlock the key, and pop it out. And then the second battery is back here in that down tube there. Minimum seat height is 28.7 inches. I've got it raised, of course, because I'm a taller rider. Here is the basket they give you. It fits sideways, so not your typical lengthwise. So you can make this a, you know, kind of a mini cargo e-bike if you like. 750 watt Bafang motor back here. Again, with 80 newton meters of torque, and really good off the line. I'm assuming the controller's down here. This frame reminds me of the Himaway Big Dog, which I had in the channel previously. But interesting how they're able to fit a second battery on a frame like this. It just slides right in there, and you still got plenty of room for the cargo stuff. So you know, I like these kind of compact cargo e-bikes that look like this. They're not too big, so they're manageable as far as just storage goes and traveling with. And I think this is a pretty good looking package overall. Let's take a look at the cockpit. So first of all, I did throw an adjustable stem on here. As you can see, it came with a Pro stem that just stuck out over here, and so the handlebars were sitting 2 inches lower and 2 inches farther out. So I changed that to an adjustable stem with a 60-degree angle here, and a short stem there. So now it's nice and compact and a little more ergonomic on the ride. Okay, looking at the cockpit here, we've got these kind of rubbery grips here. I've seen these before. Sometimes they've been a plastic feel. These are a little more rubbery, so they're a little bit different. They're slightly better than the other previous versions I've seen. I already threw a half-day mirror on here. Comes with a bell. Here's your control panel. The bike is off. You turn it on, and of course the right side's got that twist throttle and the rubbery grip as well. I think these are one piece, if I'm not mistaken. Typical 7-speed model shifter. Here is the display. It's a little kind of dull, if you will. It's not that crisp, I don't think, but it does have voltage in here. 5 levels of assist. I'm tracking my trip right now. Let me see if I can show you that. There's the voltage, 51.7. I'm not sure how this is coming out on the camera here, but it says 51.7. And batteries up here as well. It also gives you temperature. Right now it's in Celsius, and watt hours too as well. So you can see the wattage as you're riding. But overall, good e-bike. $18.99. Not the best, you know, doesn't have hydraulic brakes. It doesn't have, you know, the seat's okay. It is a gel seat, so it's not too bad when it comes down to it. It feels like a gel seat anyway. I'm not sure exactly if it's a gel or not, but it feels like a gel seat. They sent me the cargo rack with it, their basket with it, and it's got the dual A kickstand down here, which is very easy to actually to operate. Likes and dislikes. I think the dual batteries are awesome for the price you get. $18.99 for 25 amp hours of battery life. That's pretty good. Really easy to mount. Good cargo storage back there. The gel saddle I think is fairly comfortable, and I think the overall look and appearance is, you know, I'll give it a 7 out of 10 maybe. You know, just design wise, there's no rattles. The brakes work good despite being mechanical. Dislikes, I don't like those grips that they have. These to me are just really cheap grips and ugly, and I need to change those out. Good cable management though. Again, the champagne colored rims, in my opinion, design wise, it doesn't go well with the silver. So I would rather see just black or chrome rims down there, but I do like the cutout portion of that, and it makes for a lighter tire in terms of just the overall weight. The motor is kind of noisy, especially at takeoff. It just seems like it's just rattling in there for some reason. Those are kind of my main dislikes. Not a whole lot. Oh, the stems as well. I had to change that out. You know, I just wish more manufacturers would put in adjustable stems like this on an e-bike. It just makes it much more comfortable. I don't think they're that much more expensive to do versus the non-adjustable ones. And you know, just start putting adjustable stems on there, guys, so you help that rider out. You know, for a better fit. I think you'll sell more e-bikes and have less people complaining about it overall. But that's it. You know, not a whole lot of complaints, and the bike's worked well so far. I'll do a range test at some point, I hope, anyway, weather permitting. You know, we're in a warm spell at the moment, but it's not too bad. Here's a look at how that dual leg kickstand works. Actually, if you just push the bike over, boom, it kicks up itself. It is low to the ground, so you are going to hit stuff with it. Here's a look at the dual leg kickstand. It's pretty low to the ground. There's like a 3-inch clearing there, so you will hit stuff just in terms of a ground clearance problem. So it's one of the issues I see. It's too bad it couldn't go up higher, because it would be a much better placement if it was up here somewhere along the e-bike, but is what it is. Here's a look at the Haoqi at night. Pretty bright taillight back there. It's really glowing. And here's your front spotlights, headlights. Decent coverage. Goes way back there. Pretty wide beam. Alright, let's check out the PS levels here on PS1. I'm doing 7 miles an hour. PS2, we are up to 9.5. Oh, there's 10. PS3, we're at 13 miles an hour. PS4, climbing here 17 miles an hour. There's 18. PS4, PS5. Here we go. Top speed. I did unlock this bike. I'm sorry, no, I did not unlock it. It's not unlocked yet, but I can do that. So 20 miles an hour there. Top speed. All right, I just unlocked it, guys. I just held down the plus and minus right up on startup. Went right into the speed setting, and I changed it from 32 kilometers per hour to 66 kilometers per hour. So let's do a speed test and see how we do here. You just heard that motor there. It's a little loud in the beginning. So throttle only. Let's see how we do here. Oh yeah, there's 20. PS5, it's 23, around the room. It's 23. 25. I'm spinning my legs pretty quickly, so that freewheel definitely needs to be changed out, but there's 26. It's 26 top speed. All right, time for the hill test for this Haoqi Antelope. Throttle only first up this first part of the hill. Good kick off the line. We're at 12 miles an hour and climbing. Feel like gaining speed here. 13, 14 miles an hour. 14.2, 14.3, 14 point, there's 15. Gonna hit 16 in a second here. There's 60 miles an hour up a hill with throttle only. I'm gonna start pedaling now. Drop the gear down to 4th gear. And let's see how we do up this hill. Again, 750 watt, so probably won't go below 10 miles an hour. Let's see here. 13, 12.5, 11.9. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. 11.3. That was the lowest. 11.3 miles an hour. Great hill climber up that hill here. So nice job, Haoqi. I do get full throttle here, so it goes well above 20 miles an hour now with the throttle. Already at 17, 18. There's 21. Now we're hitting a hill here, but yeah, you definitely get full throttle now. All right, let's go do our downhill run and see how this thing does. And check the brakes at the end as well. Just gonna coast. .21 miles an hour. .27, 28, wow. 29, there's 30. Check the brakes here in a second. 30 miles an hour, almost. All right, for mechanical brakes, this thing does really well, so nice job with that. Always leery sometimes of what you get with mechanical brakes, but in this case, they work well. Throttle only doing 24.5 miles an hour. 24.7. So yeah, not bad. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.